I call it a mustardy kind of color. And then another lobster claw clasp on that. So you get that one and that one. And then I threw in 2 bracelets with it. So you get this. I don't know the material. I don't test. I don't know what this is. I don't know Bakelite, light, all that stuff. I have no idea. I don't test. So get that bracelet. I thought that kind of went with it. I'm going to throw in this carved wood stretchy. So you get that with it. And then I threw in a pair of earrings and a little ring. Now the ring is like a stretchy, and this is probably kind of like a little bit of a cheaper, I call it cheaper material kind of thing. But you get a little snake. I thought, why not put a snake in with that one? And then you get a set of Monet gold tone. So these are labeled Monet gold tone type earrings to go with it. So I put that whole set together. I'm going to take a picture of this one for you. I'm going to run that whole set at $5. So it's probably less than $1 a piece, I guess, because of how much is sitting out there. But I put it to that, edit item, $5. Done, updated list, and it is running. If you're interested in that fun, I call it almost a jungle kind of theme, it seemed, when I was putting it together. I thought that looks like a jungle kind of theme. All right, let's do another. I have a fun classic Avon grouping. Perfect, thanks for looking at that. I actually ran it for $4. I didn't even update the price. All right, perfect. Let's put this in my bag. Let's put that one back in there. All right. So this grouping I will run. Why not just keep running with the 4, right? If you like it, go with it. It's easier. I dropped an earring. Sorry, I'm trying to bend down. Mornings and trying to bend down. I'll probably never get back up, right? Denise, I'll buy something too. Oh, okay. Can you show brooch tray again? Yeah, for sure. Let me show this one real quick because this one, somebody might get some attention off of this one because this one is an Avon set. So I know people don't like Avon, but I love it. So this is the necklace. It is like a white with, here's your tag on it. So this is like a classic Avon necklace. Gold tone there. Oh, I put it on backwards. So I will get back to your brooch tray in 1 second here. You get this, I think is just beautiful. But this is a classic Avon stick pin. It's got the flower as the stick part. I just love that idea. So you get that with it. And then you get 2 Avon hanging dangly hoops. So you get these with it. So it's just a cute little set. And then I put this little ring in. It is pretty small. I'm a size 8, and that's about as far as it goes up on me. And I have a ring sizer, but I don't know where it is. So I put that in there with it. That one is not marked Avon. So I'm going to run that one real quick, and then we will go back to some wonderful brooch stuff. So I'm going to run this set for $5 just because it's all marked Avon except the little ring. Let me see if I can update this now. And that little smattering is going. Some vintage Avon. If you're looking for that. You're looking for, oh, the giveaway ended. Who won? Who won? Vintage Jewelry Attic. Woohoo! Awesome. I will send you this little Avon peacock. Pretty. I'll send that. That's a giveaway winner. I will be sending that your way. Awesome. All right, perfect. Okay, let's go to the brooches. Who likes brooches? Everybody likes brooches. Morning brooch time, right? I have about 13 minutes, and then we are going to, I believe, Amy. So she's got some great stuff. So these are the groupings. I'm going to put the groupings up there. So this is the grouping I had out starting at 8, and I can show you some of these. I said if you're a JJ cat fan, I got you covered. Look at this. These are all JJ. JJ cats. So cat. And what I'm going to do is if you like it, just say run, and I just run it. And so I had this grouping starting at $8. Any of these start at 8, so just say run. So I have dog and cat, little friends, and these are all marked the JJ on the back. You can see right there, JJ. So I'm just going to put them out. I'm going to show fast so we can go fast and furious. Cat with her little fishy, JJ. This one, cat with the hanging mouse, JJ. just show the front and backs pretty fast. Let me know if you want to run. These two, same brooch, different tone, both marked JJ 1988. So got those. Start any of those at 8. They're the heavy quality. These are the other 8s I have that are signed pieces. And let me know if there's a particular brooch tray you wanted to go back to. I have the more high-end $10 start ones too. These are 8s. I have a group of 6, 5, and 3s. So the 5s are not bad, I'll tell you. This is like what I have in a $5 tray. So if you're interested in something like that, let me know. I can go over to the $5 tray if you're looking for a little more reasonable. But this here is beautiful. Sarah Coventry, AB. Bird. So it's signed right down in here, Sarah Cove. So I'd start that at the 8. This one I love. It's so cute. Little penguins if you're a penguin fan. $10 tray. All right, let's roll. I like it. Let's go back to it. So this is my $10 start tray. So I had these up here. I had this flower, which I love. This black enamel flower. It is signed back here. You can see it signed right there. So beautiful black enamel flower. I'd start at 10. I had this guy. This is that 1950s or 40s I read. Very, very old. Tin. Signed Japan. You can see on the back here it's signed Japan. And he's got some wear because he's got the age. So I'd start him at 10. He was worth quite a bit. And then what a tray. Yeah, I love this tray. This is one of my favorite trays. Okay, so I'm just going to start picking them up, and if anybody's looking, just say the run. These start at 10 on this tray. There was a few that started at 8, so I think like the butterfly and stuff I said would start at 8, but this one would start at 10. This has got the rivets. I love it. It's all riveted throughout. You can see every layer is riveted. So I got this one starting at 10. I'm going to put the 10s on the other side over here. This one was starting at 10 just because, did I say 10 or 8? If I said 8 on something, you just let me know. I'll start it at the 8. But I'm going to start this one at 10 just because it is beautiful. It's green. It's got the gold, real delicate, but it's got some, it just wants to stab me nonstop. Every time I pick up something, it stabs me. So it's got this backing. Look at this. This one must be loose, just to let you know. So maybe I'd run it at 8 because it looks like this thing wants to just keep coming out at me. So if you want that, I'll run it at 8 because I don't like that backing. I'm going to end up with a poke or an injury. This one here, I'd start at 10. These are my 2 that I gave up out of my personal, or 3 I gave up out of my personal collection that are very, very well-built construction. This one is amber, yellow, and a couple ABs. These are kind of AB-ish. And this is the back on that. It's like kind of the copper backing on that one. So I put that one over at the $10. This one too, this one is beautiful. It's like the light and dark amber. And this is the back on that one. Well constructed. Really nice. Oh, really nice. You can see well constructed. You can drop it on a glass tray and it doesn't do anything. This one is amber also. I think more an amber, and then these are kind of a darker gold or yellow color. And this is the back on this one. Again, it wants to stab me. This one actually works. It's a little longer than the thing, so be careful because you might get poked a little bit. But this is the construction on that one. That one would be for the 10 start. This one I'd probably start at 8. It is a very lightweight. It looks massive, which it is, because I think it's like, what is it total? Oh, 3 inches big. But it's really pretty, like golder tone in person. This is the back on that. It's got the one that goes way past the clasp kind of deal. I'd start that at 8 if you're looking for that one. These, I said I'd run for 6. So if you're looking for a beautiful enamel, these are stretch enamels. I'd run any of these 1 for 6 kind of deal starting. They're very high quality, heavyweight kind of enamel. Like a pink, light pink swirl, a green, I call it army green enamel, and then kind of different colored red ruby kind of in there. And then this is a bracelet, stretch bracelet. This is really a shiny type metal material, and then around the edges kind of deal. I'd probably run that for 6 because I'm not a statement piece kind of wearing person. So I'd probably run that for 6 if you're interested in that. This is a pendant. And I'm not going to say the name because I always say the name wrong. The Fleur-de whatever. I never say it right. But this is a pendant. So I don't see a marking on it as far as 925 or anything like that. I don't claim anything like that because I don't see anything on it. But it's got some size to it. So if you're looking for one of these as a pendant, the pendant itself is 2 inches, and then it's got the little hanging. So you'd have to put a nice necklace behind that. But she sparkles, and I'd start that at the 10. I mean, it's really beautiful in person. I don't even know why I got this one. I know I probably either got it or purchased it. This I said I'd start. I think I said I'd start this at like 8 or 6, depending on. I mean, if you're really interested, I'd sell it to you for 6. But it's marked China, which I don't like. But I mean, some of the actual Joan Rivers stuff is marked China, which I found surprising. But it starts with like little silver tone, and then it has a set of 1, 2, 3, 4 cameos. And I want to say it looks black on the screen, but it's more like a navy color in there. And then it goes back to 4. So cute. And I can get a length on it. I think it's a 7-inch. It seems like all bracelets are around 7 inches. This one hangs 7 inches exactly. So that would be a 7-inch. I'd run it for 6 if anybody's really interested in it. This one, beautiful, like blue-green ABs throughout. I can't figure out the signature on it. It's right there. But, I mean, it almost looks like coral, kind of, doesn't it, or not? I don't know. If you can read that signature, you got better eyes than me. To me, it looks a little worn off, but it is signed right there by something. And it's heavyweight. It's got some really good weight to it. So if you're interested in that one, I think I said I'd run that one at 10 because of it being just really high quality. And then these are the ones I said I'd run at 8. So if you're interested in this, this is just your standard huge. This one's riveted throughout the insides ones and then soldered or whatever you want to call the outside ones. So I'd run this one starting at 8 if you're interested in that thing. It's got some size to it. This is an Art Deco. I said I'd run that one starting at the 8 also. This is the back on that one. It's kind of like a smooth texture, which is kind of cool. This one I'd probably run for 10. This one is so delicate and so intricate. Kind of got the yellowish gold kind of tone stones, and then it's just so delicate, and it's a domed. So when you look, it's domed, and this is the back on this one. This one has got some age to it, and I'd run that starting at 10 if you're interested in that one. Beautiful one, though. I do have this set, which is a set of clip earrings and a brooch, and I paid up for this one at an estate sale just because I loved it at the time, but now I'm like, it just doesn't fit in the groupings I have. I'm trying to find the other earring. Here's the other earring. So this are the stones. Beautiful again, gold tone. This is the back on it. I don't see a maker's mark, but this is the brooch, and then it comes with the matching clip earrings. So these are the clip earrings. This is the back of the clip earrings. Let's see if there's any marking on here. I don't see a marking on there. So the whole set, I'd start at 10 if you're looking for that. That would be the whole set. These two I said I'd run at 8. This is a beautiful green enamel butterfly with some ABs in there also. And then this is the back on this one. This one is signed. This one wants to stab me in the morning too and get me going. And it's labeled RMN. So I'd run that for the 8 if you're interested in that beautiful green butterfly. And then I have this tiger eye. Those kind of freak me out for some reason when the tiger eye kind of follows you. See how that follows you? Ooh. So there's that one. And this is the back on that one. And I'd start that at the $8 too. So that's kind of, and then doggies. I have the trio of doggies that I said I'd run for the 10, which is all Jerry's, the little trio of gray, and this guy He's a little lighter than his brother as far as his coat. He got to be a little lighter in the coloring. So I'd run that whole set, all three of those for the $10, and that's a Jerry set. And then I have the vintage Avon. I call it a locket, but it's really not. But it spins, and you can put your picture in there, and that's a classic Avon. I'd start that at 10. And then the Trifari. So that was the grouping on the tray. If anybody was looking for anything particular, shout it on out. Otherwise, I only got a couple more minutes left. And I do have these two up here that I was going to start at 10 too. They're kind of the Russian. And this one, like I said, this is underneath because it's flat here. It's not chipping. It's just like a difference in the colors. But that one is signed right there. I have no idea what it says. But this is the back on that one. I'd start that at the 10 too. Beautiful scene on that one. Kind of almost a Christmassy scene, isn't it? I think I bought this maybe from somebody here on here because I got it. And then I was like, it just doesn't fit in my thing. I may have bought that from somebody out here. Hey, if I bought this from you, I'm selling it cheaper. I love it, but it doesn't fit within my motif when I got it. But it's beautiful. And then this one is also a Russian that I decided I probably will regret these decisions later, I'm sure. But this one is also, I was going to start at the 10. So those two are there. I always, after shows, go back and look at things and go, why am I selling that? I do have Christmas bags too. I'm going to have to do another show because I am going over to Amy right now. Say good morning to her. Thank you for attending. I appreciate everybody. I'll probably hop on tonight or tomorrow night and do a show because I got so much left. So let's see if she's on. I'm sure she is. Thank you, everybody, for your orders. She is. Let's go over and see what she's got this morning. Have a great Thursday, guys. Let's go on over.